What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Top 5 conversation. Today, we're going to be doing cereals. And I have Chris Pinkerton, If You're Nasty. You might know him from Realm of Collectors, Enter the Realm podcast, as well as Crashbox Customs. And Joe, a.k.a. Uncle Dolphin, who you might know from the terrible He-May Twitch and stream. So today we're going to get into these. Of course, you are welcome to your own opinions. But these, I'll be honest, their opinions might also be valid because there's a lot of good cereals out there.
There's a lot of
It's hard to pick.
It's hard to pick.
Yeah, like there are a lot of things on the same line.
Yeah.
And similar tasting.
Like, there's not a lot of cereal I'm just going to pass on if given the opportunity. But these would be the 5 like I would probably buy.
Correct. Joe, let's start us off at number 5.
Frosted Flakes, plain.
Shout out to
That's a
Frosted
classic.
Flakes.
Plain Frosted Flakes. That's
a
what,
classic.
Look, I grew up in Hong Kong, right? Like we had cornflakes and Frosted Flakes. That's cereal.
That's the one with the rooster?
It's Rooster is the regular one.
No, I'm not messing with that one.
I had to eat that first, and then as a treat, I get the tiger.
You gotta crawl. You gotta crawl before you walk to get your
But
tiger
I'm also
treat.
a rooster in my Chinese zodiac.
I'm a monkey.
It makes perfect sense.
See, the Chinese are onto something, huh?
I'm a dragon. What's that mean?
You're large?
Thanks, Joe.
I'm not mad at that choice. It's a classic. It's a standard. It's like you can always count on it to be
Yes,
at like
exactly.
a buffet, like a continental
Yes,
breakfast.
yes.
It's never bad. You know, you could wish for
I
something
agree.
better, but you're never disappointed with Frosted Flakes.
I will say this about the milk. Are you a drowner or a splasher?
A drowner or a crowner?
Dude, I
I don't know about that one either, Veiny Smurf.
Babies were. I am not a drowner at all. My wife is a drowner.
I'm a drowner.
Like I put enough milk in there to keep everything lubricated.
I like it for it all to be submerged.
No.
no, it's like
It's fun for Red October.
It's like it's like a drink for me. Get a big bowl of milk, but I don't eat it in one sitting like that. I like pour some, eat it enough to where by my last bite, it's not soggy, and then I add more.
See, I like a little soggy at the end. I celebrate.
You're weird because you don't like food textures, but soggy cereal is definitely a weird texture.
It is, but I celebrate the whole experience, Joe. I like
most of
it
it.
when they're super crunchy,
Yeah.
but it's my least favorite.
Yes.
And then I like it when it's like the mixture blend.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how I like it too. That's why I only put the milk like.
That's too crunchy.
No, I
Too crunchy.
'cause You get some of the crunch and some of the sog.
And then eventually
It's
it
a
gets
perfect
like
Trying to
combo.
cheat the system.
when it's
a perfect
mushy with
combo.
no crunch at all, get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't eat it.
See, I like that too. I celebrate that. I celebrate. Dude, they age gracefully to me.
If you eat it slow,
It's like Nicole Kidman. My cereal is like the Nicole Kidman of experience. Like they're beautiful when they're young, middle aged, and even a little older.
Oh my
Well, it
goodness.
depends on the size of the bowl, though, because sometimes I'd be like getting a salad bowl.
Yeah.
I'd be like, there's like a half a gallon of milk in there for one sitting.
There you go. So after you mentioning it, I have a lot of continental breakfast choices here. I'm gonna go number 5. I'm gonna go with Raisin Bran.
Okay, that's a classic. My dad, my dad liked that too.
I love Raisin
You
Bran.
celebrate both scoops, huh?
That's right.
No crunch though, because like that's a huge difference.
I
to me.
do enjoy
I love
the crunch.
Raisin Bran crunch.
Yeah, but I can always get Raisin Bran.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You can count on it. I'll tell you, I don't like a raisin. The only raisin I like is the sunglasses one in California raisins.
Wow.
Oh, the cameo and
I don't like a raisin in anything else. I don't like a box of raisins. Get it out of here.
Carrot cake?
I don't eat carrot cake. I don't like raisins. A raisin, bloody hell.
So,
you know what I mean?
the ironic part of it is you drink raisin juice all the time.
Yeah, technically, yeah, that's true. My number 5 is a bit of a mature choice. It's low on my list, but it has earned its place. And my 10-year-old self would smack my 41-year-old self for saying this, but it's cinnamon checks. I
mean, it's okay.
Like it. No,
it's really bland.
see, so here's the thing.
I think it's dry like a cracker.
Here's the thing: is that like I have grown to love it in my older age because it's like it has a good crunch and it's rice based.
Yep.
And it like
You like rice-based things?
I do. But it's also it has like it's not too sweet, but it's sweet enough. Like I don't need to add sugar to it. Like for instance, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yes, I like that.
I still need to add sugar to that. It's not
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
Cinnamon
It's,
Chex is less sweet than Honey Nut Cheerios.
no, sir.
Oh, I'll try
Maybe
it.
I need to eat some.
I'll
Yeah.
taste test this one.
Yeah, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. It's a
we should
different
have
kind of
had
sweetness.
cereal here. We messed up. We should have cereal.
But anyway,
That's just some like shredded wheat choice. choice, man.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not because I hate shredded wheat. And I would look at you the way you're looking at me right now. If you said shredded wheat, it's not. It's worth a shot.
I mean, I'll try it. But I mean, I've tried regular checks, but
no. So so have I. And regular checks is definitely not on my list.
All right.
Number 4.
The OG Berry Kicks. They don't make it anymore. I just looked it up. I haven't seen it in forever.
Retired.
You can buy a magnet of it, but you can't buy the actual cereal. They still make Berry Kicks. Apparently, it's like I guess new. There was a while there was only Kicks.
Yeah,
but
I don't like
Kicks. Had like the Illuminati. Smart enough to
Explains
recognize.
so much.
I can't even really say if it's just nostalgia feels because I haven't had it in forever. But I remember as a child, I'd go nuts over it.
I don't think I've ever had it. I've eaten Kicks plenty. The kids ate Kicks as kids, because it's kid tested and mother approved.
That's a fact.
So my number 4 is Rice Krispies, another staple of the.
Just plain Rice Krispies?
Yeah, but the thing about Rice Krispies.
So do you
is
add sugar?
It's a great base, right?
For Rice Krispie treat, obviously.
Sugar, Rice
I eat Rice
Krispie
Krispie treats all day.
That's a fact.
But like sliced strawberries or peaches, any kind of fruit in there is top notch.
Like cereal supposed to be no work, bro.
I'll tell you.
Sorry, man.
I mean, I'll throw a banana in there though.
Oh well, yeah, like that's a lot.
But
of
you can just chop it with a spoon. You don't have to like prep it.
I remember being a kid and really trying to listen to that bowl to see if they talk.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
And my name is in on the cereal box.
That is true.
Crispy.
That
Right
is
there.
true.
Can't pass it up.
With a K.
With a
Yeah,
K.
with a K. My number 4 is also out of print, for lack of a better term.
Really?
Yeah, it's Team Cheerios. What? They don't make them anymore, but it was
Team Cheerios.
Team Cheerios.
Is it like a? They came in a bag?
Yeah. No. So it was
Multi
Big
meal.
plastic sack.
So it was a General Mills Cheerio product, but it was Frosted Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, and like the 3-grain Cheerio mixed together.
Oh,
And-
it's the leftover factory stuff they threw in one bag.
Probably. But it was a good blend, and I used to crush that. And they said, I still remember the slogan on the box, and it couldn't be more apt, Joe. 3 delicious O's and 1 sweet crunch. It was the perfect branding ever. It says it all.
That cereal is like the discount cigarettes. They get all the tobacco off the floor and then they roll it into cigarettes, the leftovers.
Jacks. Pack of Jacks.
Yes. Jacks.
Ropers.
We're old.
Yeah. Number 3.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay.
And I like Just Bunches, but I don't think they sell it anymore. But I prefer it with some of the cereal.
Okay.
It's a really complex flavor. That's my old man. Like it has so many.
I love you. It's a complex flavor.
It's like
Honey
Italian
Bunches of Oats. You talk to a chef at like a gourmet restaurant. You're like, look, in terms of this ratatouille, where do you place it? Where do you place it in correlation with Honey Bunches of Oats?
It's got a lot of different textures and flavors in there. If you look at it, like there's got a lot of different things in there.
It does. It
And
does.
like I don't know. It's just a part of my mouth.
I don't know if I've ever had it, to be fair.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I would try it.
Number 3 for me is gonna be. It's called Honey Smacks now. It used to be called
Dig 'em.
Sugar Smacks.
Oh,
Dig 'em.
Sugar.
So there's
Same
two.
thing.
Post and Kellogg both
Is that
make
one
a
with the
version.
frog?
This is the one with the frog in particular.
Dude, can I give you a little story about the Dig 'em Smacks frog?
Please.
Is this channel appropriate or is this a nerd thing?
No, this is fine. My dad loved Dig 'em Smacks, or whatever they were called. And he got it was like you sent in the proof of purchase.
Yes,
remember
I
those
remember
days?
those.
Oh,
Dude, I
man.
got a Darkwing Duck like toy gun from those.
So he cut out the proofs of purchase and he sent them in, and I got a Dig 'em Smacks cereal bowl.
Wow.
And a Dig 'em Smacks cup. And the cup, I remember, had 2 blue feet at the bottom of it like this. That was like his shoes. And then the bowl was like a circle, like almost like you'd bake a cake in it. You know what I mean? Like just flat. I just want to be like, I ate my cereal out of this bowl from the time I was like 3 till I was 19.
That's awesome.
That's great.
But yeah, it's good. You know what's interesting about Dig 'em Smacks is it's an interesting flavor for a cereal. You know, like a lot of cereals kind of like taste similar.
Yeah.
Kind of like
grainy.
it's very like unique. I feel like.
I love time with cereal for me is like the texture, like the different shapes and texture. Like Smacks is like a specific, like
It's
puffy.
very specific.
It's like
puff.
hard
It's
on the
it's a
outside.
wheat puff.
Yeah,
is
but
what it is.
yeah, exactly. Most puffs are not as hard. So to speak.
The only thing
I
you
hate
have
this
to remember when.
So my number 3 is another continental breakfast standard.
Yes.
And it's usually, to be fair, my go-to.
Okay.
My go-to continental breakfast that I also quite enjoy is Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
I love
that's
Fruit
everywhere.
Loops.
That's for sure.
And I prefer them like I know that there's Tricks, which is way different, and then there's Fruity Pebbles, which
kids. That's why you don't want it.
that might be true, but like I like Fruity Pebbles a lot. If there was only a top 6 conversation to have, Chris.
I know, right? I know.
But Fruit Loops is my favorite, like fruit, and I use the term
Fruit
so loosely.
Flavored cereal.
Yeah.
You want to spice up your Fruit Loops? Mix in a pack of Lifesavers candy and wait till you find some.
Speaking of Pebbles, number 2 is Pebbles for me because I don't know if I can pick between Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, but the Pebbles in general. You can even mix them together.
Family.
I don't care.
So it's funny. I hate chocolate cereals. Like
I'm
You
not
don't like the chocolate milk afterwards, man?
so I
not a
love
fan.
chocolate milk, but
you
I
gotta get chocolate milk.
I'm not a fan of chocolate cereals. I don't know why.
I don't like Cocoa
Cookie
Pebbles.
Crisp.
I don't like Cookie Crisp. I don't like
Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. I don't like any of
I've
them.
never liked any
Isn't
chocolate
that discount Count Chocolate too?
I'm sure.
Probably.
It's like better Rice Krispies to me.
Really?
It's like small, crunchy things. That,
That's how I feel
with
about Fruity
better
Pebbles.
flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles is a beast, and that's another one that I like. Is it gets a little mushy,
Yeah, a little bit,
because
but-
they start to turn almost into like one big mass.
Exactly. That's what I want to prevent. That's what I want to prevent. That's why I want to like just add just enough to
I
eat
kind of
at a
like it. I
time.
kind of like it.
Number 2 for me is going to be honeycomb.
It's a slightly more mature.
What is
Not
that
really.
mascot?
Honeycomb. We want honeycomb.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is that
know,
mascot?
but
It's not a bee.
He is wild AF though. It's like
It's like Tasmanian devil
It's
kind
not
of
a
thing.
super sweet cereal though.
no, it's not. It's not over the top.
Yeah.
but it's got. I mean, I've always enjoyed honeycomb. I think it changed it over the years. I think the formula is different than it was.
My number 2 is Lucky Charms. When I was
It's Irish, isn't it?
probably when I was a kid, I used to just eat the marshmallows out the bag, and I would get in tons of trouble all the time. But as an adult,
But nowadays it's
I've matured, you see, and I prefer the flavor of both the marshmallows
It's
and
a
the
complex
charms.
flavor.
But I will crush a
There's
bag of.
so much more marshmallow now. There was like 3 kinds in there, and they just keep adding more. Now there's a rainbow, and now
know.
there's a star. And number 1 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, hands down.
That's a good
Forever.
one. If there was only a top 7 conversation,
Like I would put it even higher than number 1 if it didn't cut up my mouth every time I eat it.
I have a similar situation for my number 1.
So I was stuck between 2 things. Bobby just mentioned Lucky Charms, but I think I'm going Golden Grams for my number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, you do have some old man type choices.
Hey, I've always been like that. It isn't like I've my taste of much. I've always liked these cereals.
That's interesting. So my number 1 is it's a technicality, really. My number 1 is Batman cereal, the '89 Batman cereal. But all that is bat-shaped Captain Crunch. So that's my number 1. That is,
And Captain Crunch is good. So.
yes. And so in Captain Crunch cereals I'm giving it my number 1.
Captain Crunch is too aggressive, man.
So here's the thing.
yeah.
I have a BDSM relationship with Captain Crunch.
He has some relationship with Captain Crunch.
It hurts so good.
Oh, God.
I love basking in the afterglow of Captain Crunch, where your mouth is just torn to shreds, so to speak.
Someone draw
Like-
fan art of this,
and
please.
my tongue is just running back and forth over the ripped ribbons of my upper mouth. I love it. I love it. So with that being said, if you like this conversation, we have conversations like this as well as even more obscure and more explicit on Nerd Rage Radio, which you can find on every podcast platform, I believe, available.
And hey, we're not asking you to, but we're sure you're going to put your top 5 below. So,
And there's a good chance with these that we might actually like some of your top 5.
I'm sure. I like all of them.
I'll give you another one real
It's hard
quick.
to find a bad cereal.
Circus cereal. You remember Circus cereal?
Yeah, I remember Circus.
Anyway. All right. So till next time.